It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, you beauties. Yes, there is a reason why we are so excited. One of our own has got an incredible opportunity to have a lot of fun. Yes, but I think change the game in design. Get ready for a design showdown like no other. We are very thrilled to reveal the launch of My Design Rules, a captivating interior design competition that will be airing on SABC 3 starting from August the 17th and will be hosted by our incredible Ryle de Morny. Can we get a proper round of applause for that? This one, I think, is going to be a big one. And Ryle joins us alongside executive producer Brad Balsamo Vandenberg, is obviously freshly added a new name to his, which is fantastic. But they're going to be spilling the beans on their Milan Design Fair adventure. They needed the inspo, and I think they got it in spades, getting that inspiration for an epic season. And they're going to be sharing how you guys at home can enter the competition for a chance to win a shared prize of 400,000 Rand. Gentlemen, welcome to it. Brad, I'm going to shake your hand officially on air because until it's happened on TV, it's not real. Congratulations, my brother. Congratulations. You guys are going to have a lot of fun with this. This is our happy place. We love design on this show, but this takes it to another level altogether. Buddy, are you ready for this challenge? I know you're ready to embrace it, but this is next level, my friend.
I was ready to embrace it, but when we actually started the investment into finding and sourcing the inspiration for the show, I was absolutely blown away. And we'll talk about that in just a bit, but Brad and I had such an incredible opportunity to literally go and travel to Italy, Salon de Mobilia, and go and dive and discover some of the inspiration for what is bringing the latest trends when it comes to home design, inspo, textures, colors, materials, you name it. So I'm more than ready. I'm excited, man. This is a really crazy time where this world of design and tech are blending in such a unique way.
It's a new world. It's a new, I was going to say, this is a new frontier, and that is so exciting. And I know I say this is our happy place. This is your real house, but this is where you shine. Break it down for us, if you can. What is My Design Rules?
So it's actually a spin-off of Winner Home, if you remember that, and the hugely successful show. It is, you know, like Ryle, he entered a reality, competition.
Sometimes we forget.
We forget that's where he started. And, you know, you think back to the very first Winner Home where Donald won, and now he's this incredible interior...
He's the guy.
Architect. So I think this is an opportunity for youngsters, 3 to 5 years work experience, or at least in that kind of early stages of the development. And what better place to go into national television and make a mark?
And plug into a network as well. There is something magical about Milan. There is something magical about Cape Town when it comes to design. And I think there are some polarities that need to be connected in that sense. That being said, what are you most excited about? How do you think this is going to play out, my friend?
I think what I was initially excited about were the obvious reasons of seeing how these homes are going to transform and how we're going to be able to take a lot of the inspiration that we were able to find overseas and somehow blend it with the South African market and see how it works. But it actually now begs the question of, I'm more dying to see how the contestants deal with this. Because for me, I think that's the obvious case. But how are these contestants going to navigate the different challenges of working in a kitchen, working in a bathroom? I've gone through this process.
I was going to say, you've experienced it.
I just had a house and I put blood, sweat and tears into this. And I'm like, I don't know if they're actually ready for what they need to do. It's going to be like all's on the line, and we're going to get like front row seats to see, I think, intense moments where big decisions need to be made and big repercussions can come from this. And in a world where construction and manufacturing and design are all coming together, it's a recipe for something crazy.
And I think it's quite relatable. You know, when we used to do it and win a home, it was always new builds. But this is a renovation issue. And on top of that, it's a heritage building. So if you are fortunate enough, I mean, a lot of us own, or those are fortunate enough to own a house, you always sit with that conundrum like, oh, I wish I could renovate my bathroom, or I wish I could redo my kitchen. I think this is where this excitement is going to come, is let's show them the steps. And, you know, everyone loves to see a great before and after. And so we have this ripe, kind of beautiful lady in the right position in Sea Point, which we are going to tackle. We've got some wonderful befores, and hopefully we're going to have a wonderful result. There it is.
There's the great
And there's
old
something
dame.
special about her. You know, we always say buy, and this is my motto in property, always buy in the best area, the worst property, because that's where your growth lies.
That's where the magic is.
And if we could get more and more people to say, well, let's invest a little bit of money into our house, and when we sell it, we're going to get great returns. We're going to build people's wealth. So it's going to be, yes, an entertainment show.
It's multi-dimensional.
Exactly.
Oh, completely. And there is nothing to hide. If you've worked with contractors, one day's difference can cost you hundreds of
100%.
thousands. It's not just the competitive element here. They've got to deal with budgets.
Yeah.
They've got to deal with a sense of reality. When you talk about reality TV, this is going to be very, very real. It's hectic in that sense.
And remember, your second person does not have to be an architect. So it could be your lover, your best friend, your mother.
Your muse.
Exactly. So let's see how that kind of under pressure. You know,
the cool thing about it, though, is that, and I didn't realize this, is that they will be getting a mentor that's going to be guiding them along. So they're not fully thrown into the deep end. There's expert advice coming along. And what I think is the added value in the show is that the viewer's not just watching a show, but you're literally getting educated with every single episode. And a lot of what we're putting into these homes relates to every South African. When you're talking about finding efficiency in space, maximizing your design, maximizing a moment, having these prime features that draw your guests in, we're taking this to a space where I think South Africa can relate. This is not just the top billing end of the spectrum. This is taking all that good stuff, but bringing it into a real-life example that you at home as the viewer can also be like, hey, I love this idea. I want to incorporate this into my home.
And it's accessible as
100%.
well. And I think that's something that we often miss in these things. We watch a show like a reality show coming from overseas, and you think that's not for us. This is very much for us. I think right now people are Googling the value of square meterage in Seapoint. Because this speaks to, because a lot of people are probably sitting on a gold mine. They just need the right renovations to get them there. And she looks beautiful. There's something a little bit old school that I love. So I hope that they keep some of the old as they introduce the new, because I think there's magic in these heritage buildings
100%.
that needs to be sustained. Milan, what did it give you guys, apart from a really good time?
So I think if those have been to Decorex, you kind of know what to expect. Now take a Decorex one hall. I think there were 27, round about that, halls. It took us an hour to get from one point to the next. Okay, so that was one of the scary thing. And then on each and every day, 250,000 people in a hall. Okay, so you are trying to film, and everybody else is also trying to film. So
it was actually impressive. Brad and I, and we had Mfundo on camera. We were working like this special ops unit, literally
guerrilla style. You got to do it, yeah, no, for sure.
And Brad's amazing, and he's like,
you're the human shield. You got to do this.
So
and we build a wall. You know?
He's chatting to some, and we built up some incredible connections as well, and some great, I think, brands that might come to South Africa.
The network grows.
But literally, you capitalize on this time. We spent about 3 days. We didn't even get to see all the halls.
We didn't.
There were 20 odd halls. We only covered like 6 of them. In that moment, Brad's going around networking, doing his thing. We're interviewing, he's blocking. It was absolutely incredible. We were overwhelmed with inspiration, with texture, with color.
Or maybe seeing all of the halls would have been too much. You might have actually just like fallen down in that sense.
There were some definite trends that came through.
I love that. We're gonna have some time to do a deep dive in this space. So congratulations on this brand new baby, and the grand old dame that's going to get a facelift as well. She looks exquisite. How do we enter?
Oh, it's pretty simple. Look, you can currently right now head over to cordova.tv and you can find all the information there on how to enter. It's just simply sending a video of yourself and possibly your partner, and also include some of the experience that you have in construction. So whether you're just a handyman, an architect, whatever it is, just provide information on why we should choose you, why we think and why you think you should be on the show and you'd be a great candidate to take this home to the next level. So you can head over to cordova.tv for that, and we'll be adding some social media channels in the near future. So definitely look out for it, because, this could literally change your life.
Gentlemen, congratulations. My Design Rules is coming to South Africa. Cordova.tv is where you can find your plugin.